Today we're going to talk about some of the projects that are in the works that are going to help me hit my goal of making $1 million over the next 6 months. So the first project that I'm working on is a pretty small project, and that's the project I talked about last week, and that's Stoic. Stoic is a cryptocurrency platform that uses AI to trade cryptocurrency. Now, the benefit of using Stoic versus investing in cryptocurrency is that Stoic is more stable, less volatile, and more consistently produces results, according to the company. This accounts for a very minute part of my plan, if you could even say that. Really, it's just an experiment that I'm doing where I put $5,000 into it just to see what happens. Now, obviously, if the results are consistent and it continues to grow, this might become a larger part of my strategy later down the line. But right now, it's just something that I'm purely experimenting with and trying out. Next, let's talk about everything in general I'm doing with the 1 to 1 Million project. I just recently finally got the planners shipped. They're on a boat on their way over to me right now, which is pretty exciting because I've been waiting for them to finally ship, and it took a lot of communication back and forth to get them ready for that, which is pretty exciting because they have delayed the shipment by weeks, and it's been a really frustrating process communicating with them and having them constantly push back the shipment date. But now I know it's finally on a boat, and at least it's on its way, and I can't wait to finally get those, because the key to building my brand is getting those in people's hands, getting that feedback, and continually trying to make those better and better and better so that they actually are impacting people's lives, impacting people's work schedules, so that they're able to do more and thereby are recommending them more to their friends, talking about them more, and that'll build word of mouth buzz, as well as people will want to buy them because I'll be able to point back and say, hey, it's helped this person, it's helped this person, it's helped this person. But they're saying it's going to take around 30 days for those planners to actually reach me. So that's a little bit of a wait time where I can't really do anything else with the planners. So right now I have a couple of other projects in the works while I'm waiting. The first one is an improvement project on the planners where I am working on a free upgrade to the planners that's going to be a digital, kind of like a course, but not really. I call it the 30-day level up challenge. And basically what it is it's a 30-day program to help people go from where they're at to where they want to be, and just to level up themselves and their game so that they can just do more, accomplish more, be more productive, and hit their goals. It's meant to go alongside the planner so that people aren't just getting the planner and being like, oh, how do I use this? Or they're not implementing it in a way that actually affects their lives. But this is going to complement that and make it an even more useful tool by being a resource to push people to actually take action and accomplish more and better themselves and become more. Because that's, again, my whole strategy is helping people become more, become better, and accomplish their goals. Because if I can do that, people that buy my planner are constantly accomplishing their goals. Lots of people are going to buy my planner. That might seem like a really simplistic way to think of building a business, but that's my strategy. I'm going to help people accomplish their goals, and if I can do that, then I'm going to accomplish mine. I'll be releasing more details about the 30-day challenge and talking about it a bit more in the coming weeks. I'm still working on the workbook that goes with it, as well as I'm trying to figure out a way to possibly give a temporary planner resource for people so they can get started right now until the planners actually show up, since there is a little bit of a wait time. Secondly, a really major update on the 1 to 1 Million project is that I'm working with a creator that's a really large creator to help them launch a product. It's going to be a subscription box, and we're in the very beginning stages of doing this whole process, but I think it has the potential to be massive, especially considering the creator is awesome. They really know what they're doing. The product they're selling is perfectly tailored to their audience, and their audience is massive. Even if they just got the same results I got, it's going to be a massive win for them. But I believe I've learned a lot of lessons along the way launching my own product that I can actually improve that, maybe double it or triple the results they're able to get by implementing a few changes to the process. Regardless, we'll see what happens, and it'll be, again, another resource, another learning journey for me where I'm able to grow and expand and keep moving forward. Next, I want to talk about flipping to Disney, because some people are kind of confused about that. That is another side project I'm doing. It has nothing to do with my journey to $1 million. It's just another part of what I view success to be, is being a good dad and having an awesome family. So Lucas is one of my close friends, and we got together and we're like, hey, what if we took both of our families on a trip to Disneyland and we turned that into some sort of project? Me and him are both both constantly entrepreneurial. We're constantly trying to grow our businesses. And so we thought, what if instead of focusing on growing a business, we focused on growing our families and pouring into them? So that's how Flipping to Disney came to be. And so it's purely just to make a trip to Disneyland for our two families, which is really expensive, more expensive than you might think, considering he has 4 kids and I have 5. And a trip to Disneyland where you're not ultra budgeting, for us, we've added it up and guesstimated it around $15,000 to get both of our families to Disneyland, hotel, getting tickets, getting food, 5-day trip, and really not budgeting or worrying about that. And if you haven't been following along on that journey, you can watch it on TikTok. We started with a rock and now we're at a door. We got a giant door frame and $200 cash. So we're working on it and we're seeing how far we could go, and it's just been a lot of fun and have been a blast doing that project. Lastly, I have a few mystery projects that I'm working on in the background that I'm not ready to talk about yet, but they have the potential to be pretty massive, but they're so unstable and I'm so unsure about them that I don't really want to bring them forward until I have some more solid footing and foundation on them and I know that they're going to get going. So that's it. That's all the projects that I'm currently working on. I've still got Google Ads running. I'm still doing the postal mail marketing. I'm not taking any more clients for either of those right now, just because I'm concentrating on the next level. But I am continuing to refine for those clients I have, continuing to help them grow and focusing on building out their ads and making sure those are running well and all of that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave me a comment below. Let me know what kind of YouTube videos you guys want to see in this channel. I am constantly trying to figure out what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm more just doing it partly to learn and to grow and to figure out the rhythm that I want to do. I'm not sure I've quite landed on anything that I absolutely love that I'm doing on YouTube. So I'm still wanting to innovate and figure out, how are these YouTube videos going to be in the future. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments and I'd love to hear what you're thinking. All right, see you guys next week.